Let us continue playing Legend of Dragoon. When we last left off, we were on our way to Hoax, and also I've done a small amount of grinding, basically to get this. We now have the Volcano edition set up. Well, we had it set up anyway, but now we don't need to use double slash anymore. Now, strictly speaking, it's a bit of a power drop, but it is a better ability for doing damage, which we will need at higher levels. So, let us move on. Now, obviously, Lavitz has been training his one encounter, but it shouldn't take an awful long time, so we'll just incorporate this without splitting. Yeah, you're dead in one hit. But as I say, we've also been training Lavitz, but he's really not quite close enough to getting to his next stage, so there's no point in waiting for him. So, yeah, more or less healed, although Lavitz has taken a bit of a battering. Here we go. So now, new ability.
Go!
Now,
Volcano!
yep, that did 28 damage. The important thing to note there is that while it's basically looks like more of the same, just a bit more, just free timing things instead of the one, there is a possibility that there'll be a switch on either the second, I think it's the second one in that edition, which basically means I have to press a different button in order to get the move to work. Otherwise, the move ends there, it fails, I don't get the addition completion, and it does a lot less damage. So, bats. Shanna, shoot bat, please. Should do additional damage to you, actually, because light elements, but yeah, it did do enough to kill. And Lavitz can kill this one then. With your silly harpoon attack. Right, so we enter. Oh, we get a healing potion as well, which is probably quite useful. Because we're going to probably be using a lot of those this video for various reasons. Let us enter the town of Hoax. Or rather, the fortified town of Hoax. Let's go to the HQ first. Kaiser of the 8th Knighthood must be waiting for us. Is this really a town? Looks like a fortress. The war changed it. That's true. Nobody wanted it, but it couldn't be avoided. Let's focus on the defenses now. Indeed. Now, the inn's in there, and we do want to go there first, because we might as well. Because there is a box of things. And Angel Prayer. Well, it's something at the very least. And also for 10 gold we can get all our wounds restored, which might be a good idea. So we shall do it. Okay. Now there's not too much stuff in this town from what I remember, but there's a few interesting things we need to find. Firstly, if we go up here, nothing seemingly, but if we go down here, nothing seemingly. However, if we go here, we find another bit of Stardust, which takes us up to 7. I think we should get out of town. I agree with you. And that's what you. Now our defense for my house is perfect. You have 2 points of entry, neither of which are barricaded, and this is apparently a perfect defense. Good luck, sir. Good luck indeed, sir. You're probably gonna need it. So, if we head along here, there's also a place we can go down here and along, which leads us to a barracks. And the barracks has a chest in it. No Stardust in this fireplace, but oh wait, it's around here. But there is a chest containing a healing potion. We will need them. I think we'll be in the mood to do it. I'm going to walk away from that comment, and I'm never speaking of it again. So, moving around. We have... Oh, I remember this little scene. I remember this place. Right, you will note, first off, this is the way in. It's the only way into this house. Bear in mind for who is down here. Elderly lady in a rocking chair. I suppose the door is completely sealed, but... I mean, come on, what if there's a fire? Ah, whatever. Well, we have guests. My name is Dart. I'm joining your defense of Hoax for a while. And both of you, when are you having your baby? What? What are you talking about? Yes, we are... It's too early. Oh, you're visiting a famous midwife. So I thought you wanted to get some advice about having a baby. Anyway, come back any time if you are going to have one. I was the midwife for King Albert, too. And you've been observing this country since before the war? Yes, it was 20 years ago. The former King Carlo passed away, and his younger brother Doel broke away. It seems he couldn't stand having His Majesty Albert, who was only 6 then, be king. His Majesty Doel and His Majesty Carlo used to be very close. I wonder what made them change. We gotta go now. Well, work hard. When you need me, come back any time. Need me? Meaning need a midwife? Ow. Thank you. We're lucky, Dart. But again, the only way into this house is up this ladder. I don't know, this seems silly to me, partially. Can't get out. Sure we can. So let's now go and see this commander of the 8th Knighthood. Goodness knows where the others are. Though doubtless we're going to find out at some stage. I think we can go around and not bother going through that place again. The heavily secured house with 2 modes of entry. Oh, actually, is there anything up here quickly before I go to where we need to go? Other church. Nah, nothing there, seemingly. Right, so that is every item I believe we can get at this stage. So, onwards. Kaiser, long time no see. Lovitz, welcome. I see your knighthood was... Yeah, it was my mistake. But I won't let the dreams of my company end in death and be in vain. I'll end the war and unify Serdio, I will. Cannot stop until we make these dreams come true. Yeah, now I've brought you 2 powerful helpers, Dart and Shanna. No, you're the famous guy who rescued Levitz, and I'm Kaiser, the head of the 8th Knighthood. Nice to meet you. Could you inform me how we stand now? We are still preparing for the raid of Sandoris. What I'm concerned about is the information they are using a dragon. Again, I'm certain the dragon has to be somewhere, and there's no evidence so far that it's under anyone's control. But oh well. It's better to fortify here and see how they move, rather than attacking a dragon that we don't know about. Then it'll be up to how fast we can spot the approach of the enemy. Great, you are indeed right. Dart, Levitz, when did you be guarded at night? Having Shanna too is not a good idea. Could you prepare the meals for the knights? Preparing meals? Okay, Dart, you're gonna love it. We'll look forward to it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a bit concerned. What? Levitt's mother gave me a nice compliment. Guess it may be edible. I don't like what Lavitz said. I can enjoy any mood. Just make a lot. I don't like what Dart said so much either. I don't care about the taste, edible is enough. Just salt is enough for flavor. Even Mr. Kaiser too? Kaiser, why are you stirring things up even more? I thought I was trying to relax her. Now that settles the matter, I want Dart and the others to go look around Hoax. The night guards have to know the place. After you look around, come back to me. Stay with me, lads. I want to go over the battle conditions with you. We're in a fortress. We don't know where they're going to attack from, but... oh well. Get along with each other. Yeah. Well, since we've already explored the town, I guess we're just going straight back in, actually. So, that's done. Now, the last bit of Stardust in this town is here as well, and it is... there, Stardust acquired. Right. Now, is there anything else? That's towards you. We appreciate the help of you two. No, I think we just talk to Lavitz now. If you see enough, I'll take you to the guard position. Yeah, we're fine now. Let's get on with this. We just finished the strategic meeting. Now, I'll take you to your position. I want to ask Lavitz and Dart to guard the back gate. It's at the end of the stairs. Okay, that's kind of the entrance we actually came in from, but okay, back gate it is. I'm here to replace you. You can trust us. That seems like an odd line. Sorry. That seems like an odd line to place there. But oh well. The soldier mindlessly believes us, and we're clearly not a spy. If Sandora attacks, it'll be a night raid. Cannot relax until morning, rest while it's still light. It's strangely quiet tonight. If Dragon comes near, we can easily tell. Why is that? There are those in the forest. Nocturnal owls are hooting. It's proof that nobody is in the forest. So I'm gonna go grab something. Worry about Shanna? It's not that. Bring me back something. Okay then, let's go and find something. The owls. And the attack has happened. With their giant oversized arrows. The enemy is coming! Knighthood, advance! Fortify the gate. We'll take care of the casualties. Yes, sir. We'll counter them. Yeah. And thus, battle! So this one is essentially a warm-up to a 3-stage boss fight. So, stage 1. Harpoon not doing quite enough damage. And we're darted for 14. Let's actually go for the kill here. No counter just yet, but 22 damage. Not quite enough either. Yes, thank you. Alright, so you're on red. We use Lavitz to kill this. Got it. Here we go, counter. If you fail to get that counter move off, you get plenty of warning, so it's not too difficult, but if you fail to get it off, the move cancels at that point. And they do a bit of damage to you, I think. And as the moves get ever more complicated, there are ever more points where this happens. For now though, it's easily manageable, and victory is ours. 2 healing potions, which I might consider using now, actually. Oh, ninja! Is this the battle HQ for the front lines of Basel? What a weak setup. I'll go up the top. Gotcha. Trust me to handle here. Right, so we can do a bit of healing here. Well, actually, we can heal Dart. Because this is a little tricky, we're going to make sure we are fully topped up on hit points first. What guts you have coming alone like that? I'm here. I got those guys at the bottom. 1 or 2 doesn't make any difference. Big talkers are usually weak. But this being an RPG, this is actually quite a tricky boss battle. And this is stage 2 of the 3-part boss. 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Volcano!
And 28 damage. And Ninja has a chain whip. Awesome. Right. Now we want to save a few of our attack items for what's coming up a little later. Basically, this boss does special move when he's down to half health and also when he goes down to quarter health. But we'll get there when we get there. At the moment, just got to grind out those pit points. Shuriken only does 9 to Lavitz, and we're both okay, I think. Though he is having multiple moves because he is quite quick.
Go! Volcano!
Okay, now for 28. Alright, you gonna do that? Nope, you haven't quite gotten down to half yet. Shouldn't take too much longer on this, but...
Go!
Got it.
Volcano!
And Lavitz. Alright, he's down to yellow, so his next move will start his first of his 2 little annoyances. Enough playtime. I'm taking my gloves off. Ninja magic! Oh. And thus there are 3 of them. Can you nail the real me? Well, we can actually. We're now going to use a meteor full rock. Okay, come on. 60, 80, 196. Now that tells us which one's the real one. Doesn't get rid of the other 2 yet. But all we have to do is attack the real one to get rid of them. The other 2. So, we're just going to have to deal with this now. But at least we now know which one it is. And we did about 18 damage to him. But this is why the boss is a little tricky. Harpoon though will get rid of the others. Darn. And now, Dart's to do what he does.
Go! Volcano!
Oh, he's down to red now, so his next move he will do that again. This time we don't have the spell to determine which one's which though. Oh, actually, we might be able to kill him before he does it.
Go! Volcano!
Oh, we did. We killed him before his second activation, because he normally does that. The other thing he didn't do was his actual other ninja magic move, which does quite a lot of damage to Lavitz, actually. We get a Healing Breeze, 200 experience, both characters up to level 7. Lavitz learns the Rod Typhoon, which is his next addition, so awesome. Ah! What is that giant? It's Giganto! Actually, that's not his name, that's his species, but we'll move on from that. But yes, he's a giant. Love it. I heard about it, but he's real. The ones who fought so far were no match for him. Well, he's still not a dragon. Fair point. Let's go. Stage 3. And yeah, Kongal is tough. Yes, his real name is Kongal. And yeah, he does 20 damage to us a go. And that's his weak moves, which he's currently still using. So Healing Breeze heals half hit points for everyone. So we're just going to stick with the normal ones for the moment while we got them. And while we're okay with both characters. Lavitz, in.
Harpoon!
And smash. Only 16 Lavitz, but he's got slightly higher defense stats than Dart, so that's okay.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
And 26 damage back.
Yes!
Right, 1.
Go!
Got it.
Volcano!
Well, the damage is coming down. Unfortunately, this guy does do something once we get him down 1/4 of his hit points, which we still haven't quite done yet.
Yes! Go! Volcano!
There we are, 26.
Harpoon!
I'm surprised, but I'm going to argue if he's not going to do it. No, here we go. Kongal needs no weapon. Kongal beats you with his hands. And yeah, he's stronger with his hands than he is with an axe. Because that makes a lot of sense to everyone.
Yes! Go!
He hasn't tried countering us yet. I think that might be because his agility score is actually quite low. But we'll see. He's on half health now.
Harpoon!
Yeah, this is his most powerful move. Ow. Yeah, he's stronger now than he is with his axe, which, as I said, makes very little sense.
Go! Volcano!
26. What else have we got? Stab twist. 19. And 30 damage to Dart. Yeah, this is why we kind of needed the hit points up. He's gonna die before he's... Oh, darn it. Yeah, don't miss. If you miss, it hurts. Let's finish it off, you'll be smashed by him. Yeah, that's what happens if you miss an addition against Kongal. He punishes you for it. He's on red, we don't need to actually worry about healing at this stage, even if he's gonna do 40 damage to Lavitz.
Yes.
Right, this time we didn't go too early.
Go! Volcano!
26 damage from the volcano, and that should be enough to... Here we go. And that's a perfect response to that. Absolutely perfect response. And now he's decided he wants the axe again. It's a flying woman with Sauron's eye. Wake up. Dragoon of the Red-Eyed Dragon. And Kongal goes down. What nerve is... And I believe that is a good point to say until next time.